Hi, my name's Dave Adams. Welcome to Good Game, Better Gamers. Now, last week I promised that I would start talking about the nature of Big C creativity. Now, before I get into talking about my list of people who I think are Big C creatives in the board game industry, I want to talk briefly about the nature of peaking creatively. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi takes note of the fact that in different fields, people peak at different times creatively. That doesn't mean they stop being creative. It doesn't mean they stop making a significant contribution. But generally, the most notable contribution happens at a specific time. It's probably worth noting that when peaking happens in the board game industry, a lot of the big names had huge contributions when they were younger and have continued to build on their creativity and make creative contributions, but their most significant contribution seems to perhaps be a little bit earlier. So we might note such people as Gary Gygax, Antoine Bowser, or even Richard Garfield, and note that they were quite young in their field when they made their greatest contribution, but that their contribution has been an ongoing and continual development, and they're still making a great contribution, all except Gary Gygax. The reason it's important to bring that up is to also note that these contributions have still occurred after a significant pressure boiler period of learning. In fact, Malcolm Gladwell talks about the 10,000 hours, or which equates sometimes to about 10 years of expertise. There seems to be a correlation between building expertise or getting to this 10,000 hour mark and making significant breakthroughs into their industry. So why that's important is to note that while these people may seem to have been quite young when they made their most significant contribution, it came after a significant period of deliberate learning and deliberate practice and built towards this breakthrough moment for them. Because one of the challenges of talking about creativity is we often talk about the product after the fact and look at the achievements and what was done, and we fail to see necessarily all the hard, laborious, tedious work that went into making that contribution possible. So next week we're going to start with the first of our Big C creatives, and I look forward to sharing that with you. Until then, my name's Dave Adams. Enjoy your breakfast.